you're at such a high level of turntablism. What made you want to be a creative DJ in that way?
I was an electronic DJ to begin with, but then I discovered the DMCs. When I bought the 1995 DMC World Championship VHS, that's when I realized I'm not using these turntables to the fullest, and I want to do something more like that. So from that point on, I started to try and build up my skills and tried DMC once or twice back in the day, and I realized that battling isn't really my lane.
But you actually won a DMC contest.
2021,
was it?
Correct. Yeah, that was during COVID when DMC was all online. JFB called me up and said, the teams are back. There's no one else I'd rather do it with than you. Nice. And I was like, oh, I'm not a battle guy. And he said, just think about it. I thought it was like a week, but he said it was the next day. I called him back and I said, all right, bro, I'm in. I was like, I'm not really a super technical guy on the level of doing the solos. That's the highest level of DJing in my opinion. But when it comes to teams, it's more about the composition, the musicality. And I thought, hey, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it now with him. Jay's one of the best in the game. And it was challenging. I'm in Berlin, he's in Brighton. We worked independently, and then I spent a total of 4 weeks with him in person. And it took us a while to find our groove. When you've got two people with a different style and different ideas and egos, trying to find a way to perform simultaneously and sound good and do stuff that hasn't been done. But we got there. And since watching the DMC tapes as a kid, I always had it in my heart that it'd be nice to have a world title one day. So I always encourage any DJs to try and enter competitions. Even if you don't win, the side effect of training for a battle gives you so many skills because you have a goal that you're focused on, and it's hard to simulate that kind of pressure on yourself to get better without a goal, and that stays with you.
Check the flow of this retro.